Sagittarius, welcome to Tourmaline Tarot. Let's see what we got going on. We got 3 of Swords out of the gate here. We have the Emperor. He's been coming out strong. That's too many. 3 is acceptable. We can do 3. Three of Swords, the Emperor, Ace of Wands, 9 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Something starts off kind of shaky, but either you're taking things by the reins and making it happen, or potentially I feel like whatever energy that you were in that could have been like in a funk type vibe, you're just like, no. And the Emperor, you're kind of mind over mattering it in a way. You're like, this is happening. This is like super manifestation power, changing the course. You're happening. This is just the weekend, so we are going to find out what this 3 of Swords is about, but I do get this major, like, no. Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, no. So if you've been going along, I feel like this could potentially be where, like, you're going along, you're doing your thing. You're doing everything you're supposed to be doing with this Knight of Pentacles, and then it's like someone tries to be like, here's another wand. You're like, no, thank you. No, thank you. So you could just be trying to do too much, too fast. The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you have a limited time to get this stuff done. Like, there's a window. And Wheel of Fortune, you're usually like, oh, the wheel is turning, it's a new cycle. But I feel like with this run of cards here, it's like I said, your mind over mattering something. And with this Emperor, this Page of Wands, you're not getting things done in as big a chunks as you want, but you'll take the little progress. The World. So, like I said, there's this window that's closing. It feels like you're trying to scooch in under the line, or like get it in under the wire somehow. What is this World about? 5 of Swords. There's something you're trying to rise above. And like you're trying to ride the wave because you know on the other side is this nice thing. There's Gemini. Well, listen to me. I said Gemini before I even said Lover, so potentially that could be it. Because back here you have Aries. This is also a card of Sagittarius too. So you give me one on this Wheel of Fortune. So this Lovers, there's decisions in relationships. You could potentially need someone to just be willing to work with you. And that could be where some of this like confusion's coming from, or someone's just not thinks highly of themselves, but just really thinks like, well, that's not my job. That's not my domain. That's not what I do. Queen of Swords. There's like, if it's not it, I'm out. You give me no more wands. This is my limit. And then the Queen of Swords kind of blossoms into that Emperor energy where the world could literally be like, get on board or don't. You know, because we're starting this new cycle. You in, you out. And there could be some resistance there. 8 of Cups on the Queen of Swords. You're bailing. Like, you don't have time for it. I just hear this. There's not necessarily a rush, but like I said, there's limitations on the time you have to do stuff. Like, clock is ticking is what I hear. But you can see this over here with this Ace of Wands and 9 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. You need to make the decisions. There's like a duality with the Lovers. You have 2 2s here. So, what about these 2 of Swords? High Priestess, Empress, and the Star. Okay. So once these decisions and everything gets made, you might have to just leave some people in the dust on this. But you go from like, you know, what you want to everything kind of lining up again. So I do want one on this Lovers because I'm curious to see this. It starts off shaky and you're like in or out. the Fool and Four of Cups. I do get that. Just let me do it. I'll do it myself. I got this. Do it myself. You just don't want to be disappointed. Like someone's trying to help, but you're like, by the time I tell you how to do it, I could just do it. And if someone does offer their help with the Lovers, like, no, you just, I got this. And boy, do you ever. Because whatever vision you have that somebody is kind of like giving you flack for back here, you're not taking it. Actually, I'm going to get greedy. I want one on this star because that High Priestess Empress star business is pretty hot. 9 of Pentacles. I'll do it myself. Whoever is challenging your vision of what you're doing, like Emperor it up. If someone offers to help you, if they're not going to do it in the way that you need it done, I wouldn't take it. I mean, I know that's like very definitive, but it's like, I got this. I got it, and the way I know it's going to work out is better than whatever hullabaloo you're trying to make me do or say or whatever. So let's see, what is the Oracle talking about here? The Swords, just that pokey energy. You have decisions to make with this crossroads. There's the Lilies, the Fate, the Destiny. There's just that knowing of like, I know the way I'm going is the way I'm supposed to be going. Because what is this crossroads about? The Lightning and the Bear. Watch if you're going to snap at people. Like, just try not to be snappy. Just try. I'm not going to say it's not deserved, but just try. Anything that's throwing you off track, no. Big no. Because what is this Lily's about? The Rose. So there is an offer. It might not be as big as you want. But there's the Snake. In this instance, I'm seeing it more as like people are putting their 2 cents in. Sometimes it can be like, I hate to say envy or jealousy, because that's so like, you hate me because you ain't me. But there is, it's almost like well-meaning people. You know, the good intentions, you got to kind of block that out. Because like I said, anything that's going to throw you off track, any offer that doesn't sound good. Because here's the Broken Mirror and the Birds, which could be gossip, communication, etc. So people just kind of talking out of turn. You got to break that. Just because someone else isn't comfortable with you doesn't mean you can't be comfortable with you. Because with the Clover, you kind of know this is going on its way for a reason. And you get clarity about it with the Sun. You know, the opportunities are there. That's way too many. But what is that about back here? So the tussles that you're getting in with the mice and the garden and the dog, there's something that's not sitting right. And I'm not going to say somebody is like being malicious or intentionally trying to screw somebody over, but it's you just know that it's not going to add to what you need to happen. And like I said, with that snake popping up over here, even if it's well-meaning, it's like, no, we do it Sag way. Because I know how it's going to pan out. So Sag, stick to your guns. That's what I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.